Hello everyone, JoRaSe here, ready to get back into our project in this Atelier JoRaSe video. Last time we focused on the modeling of the throwing knife display stand, which is right over there. And this time we're going to actually 3D print it and get it put together. Without further ado, let's get on with it. And we are back. Well, we're not really back, are we? I've just changed position here on the screen. Time to get on with the 3D printing of our parts. And here they go. Well, one of them. I'm not doing both because it would be the same thing. So 3D printing it doesn't take long. Actually it did, but this video won't. The supports are down now and starting to build up part of it. The actual part there. And soon enough it will be a completed part. Just about halfway through now. Just about there. Oh, I believe we are over halfway now. Definitely over halfway. Just a little bit further to go and it is done printing. Few more passes. Slowing down on that outer part because that is done. Now it's finishing up the side on the right there. Do believe it's just about done, if not is done. And indeed, that's done. So, having it 3D printed, I did not record removing the support material. Figured why bother? No need to do everything, but we do have if there was any background noise just then, don't worry about it. I forgot to mute the two video streams we've got going here, the top and side. So what I'm doing is copying the first side piece, first structural support piece, and I finally remembered to turn on the other light. So now that I've got that copied out, we can get to cutting it out. Get this cut out here. being very careful here. I don't want to go all the way through, because if you do, you end up ripping the foam and tearing it and not having a clean edge. So I just work the blade along, making a couple of passes, and it will provide a much cleaner, neater cut. Now I need to do the smaller side, this one right here. And maybe if I do it this way, I'll have a better hold on the foam board. Probably a good idea. Get this cut out here, and then we'll be able to remove it from the foam board. Still have a little bit more to cut, apparently. Can do. It's not that hard a task, but it is one that must be done. And in case you're wondering why I'm using foam board, because I'm not entirely sure how I want to finalize the display. I may end up mounting it to the wall, in which case I need to 3D print a little bracket, or I may leave it like this, and just freestanding. So since I don't know, I'm going with something that is not going to be too time-consuming here. That being cutting something out of foam board. Got that piece removed. Now to cut out the two little bits, two little slots where the sides go in. Will be a little bit of time, but we'll get it. It comes out quicker than it could. I'll say it like that. And I see the lighting from above is producing a nice sun effect on the left video there, left side video. Looks like a sun is right above or being reflected right above my right arm. I'll have to work on that, won't I? Try to dull that down somehow. Can't say it's not producing enough light though. That's the one good thing about it. Alright, just about got this cut out here. And I thought I jabbed myself. But apparently I'm fine. And in fact, I can confirm I'm fine. Completely fine. Just want to make sure before I present a bleeding hand to the camera. But yes, I know I'm fine. Just came a little bit too close to the finger. That had me Made me a little concerned there. So now that we've got both those little bits out, it's time to see how we're going to fit this together. I don't think that's going to work. That's looking a bit better. Still needs some adjusting though. Probably have it down closer to the bottom. That might work. Yeah, I think we're going to have a better success with it down there. Now I want to use the hot glue gun to put it together. Hot glue because it can be removed as opposed to other adhesives which are not so nice. Giving the hot glue gun time to warm up a little bit. And maybe it's heated up enough. Don't think so. Still needs a bit of time. Well, not much that can be done about that now, is there? Just have to sit there like this, waiting for it to heat up enough. Which it eventually does, thankfully. I do realize, though, that I could be putting stuff back together that could potentially be dangerous if left untended to. Let's try the glue gun now. And I think we're going to be ready to get to it. Should be good to go now, I think. And yes, the two views are off by a little bit now. Can't really help that. It's what happens. That's not good. We're going to have to figure out some way to keep that one from slipping around. Need to find something flat. A ruler might work. And I just so happen to have one. So let's see what we can do here. Indeed, I think one of them is off a little bit. So we'll just adjust one the other way. Just that little bit. And then we might have it. Try the ruler again. And that looks all right. I think we've got it. more or less. So I will mark on the printed part with a paint pen. Just a dot on each upright. And now, having done that, we can put some glue into the cross piece here. Just a little bit, kind of get it to hold onto the part. And of course, have to be quick with the glue. But I get it in there, and it does its job. Now to do the other side. Figure out how to hold this first, because now it's not just a piece of foam board, it's a piece of foam board with 3D part glued to it. So I should probably glue more around that 3D part. Make sure it's got enough holding it in there. And because I want to have it kind of not quite as messy down there, I will use a toothpick to kind of mash the hot glue around while it's still in a movable state. And there we go. I feel confident about this, doing the second one now. So let's get some glue applied in there. A little bit of hot glue. Second printed part. Get it lined up and pushed down. There we go. Now it is a little back heavy, but that's okay because of the weight of the knives. Let's get some glue put around the other one there that we just put in. Doesn't need much, but for symmetry's sake, we'll get both sides glued in and mash the hot glue around again with the toothpick. Try to help work it into that little seam crevice thing. The join, I guess I'll say. And with that done, I am happy, but I would like to get the second one in, because that was the original plan, was to have both of them on here. One at the bottom and one towards the middle just to help hold everything up at that end as well. But I'm not going to worry with too much glue on this one. Simply because it's not really all that structural, this second piece. And now it really is top heavy, isn't it? Back heavy. Alright, now I need to unplug the hot glue gun, which I've done. And where are those knives? Well, I can't show the finished product if I don't have the knives. Here we go. I found them. Now to get them put in. And here we go. Let's make sure I'm putting it in the right side out here. There we go, and immediately the back heavy problem has solved itself. There's the second throwing knife and the third. Very nice. Alright, now I should probably get this more into frame here. About right there, and maybe something behind it. Yes, this will do. There we go, that looks good. And we're done. Hey there everyone, just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you did enjoy the video, how about giving it a thumbs up? Alright, I will see you all next time.